What's up? What's up? What's up? You thought that was done? Well, I figured that since I've already finished one, I think I'll do a little read through of the early morning part. So, your homeboy Funky Luffy has returned for a little quickie. Mm. And I got no other news for you guys because I'm literally just doing this now. Anyway, I'm just going to do a real quickie about this one. So, without further ado, Funky Luffy the Commentator is going to read this now. Okay, let me see here. Now, I did have to do a read through because I might have skipped a little bit part. Good thing I already did that, so now I'm like clear of what happened. So now we get to the early morning part, ladies and gentlemen. Ho ho ho! If you're a big fan of Steven Universe, I've already seen like the Diamond Day episode and then the other one that came after that. And oh my god, guys, it's getting real! Guys, I cannot wait for the season finale on what Steve is going to do about. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, so I just shut up on that part. Okay? Now, without further ado, let's do the read. Okay, let's see. Early morning. Steven wakes up at 8 a.m. in the morning, still feeling tired and pretty hungry. However, he didn't fancy having anything at home. Lazily getting out of bed, slowly getting dressed into the signature pink t-shirt with a gold star in the center of it. Duh, that's his trademark! Hashtag Steven Universe Star Shirt! Duh! Razap, razap, razap! Okay. Sorry, I had to get that out for a weird reason. I thought I had it on pause still for a second. Anyway. Lazily, slowly getting dressed and being still seeing the heavy rain pouring down from early. Steven sighs and pulls out his phone from the table and starts typing. Hey, Connie, Steven here. How are you? Since it's Saturday and hopefully you're free, is it alright that we meet up together at the Big Donut? Okay, don't judge me, guys. I can't do a Steven, a 14-year-old alienized little boy voice. Okay? Deal with it. Just deal with it. Most of the voices I will not get spot on. I mean, sure, I've been practicing for a while, like voice acting for a while, but I don't think I'm that good, really. If you guys think I'm okay with it or something like that, then put a comment down below. Anyway, let's do that. Let's get back. Steven tapped the send button and goes to find his jacket and puts it on. Looking up to his room, he calls out, Lauren! Can you give me a ride to the Big Donut? Ryan peeks his head out from the bedroom and starts yawning loudly and gently landing next to Steven. Thanks, Lion. The mobile phone starts buzzing. Gasping softly, Steven quickly checks his messages. Connie replied, Lion. She agreed to meet me at the Big Donut, saying she wanted to spend the day with me anyway. Aww. Aww. Okay, that was partly me and also Steven. I mean, Stevani! Hashtag Stevani forever! I gotta reply to her somehow. Ugh. Oh, before we go, better make a note for the others if I don't get back in time. I think they hardly noticed you sometimes. No offense, though. The boy started making a note and placed it on the table. Turning around, he hung Lion's head and gets into its back. He hugs Lion's head and gets on its back. Gets on his back. I feel like it should be a his. Come on. Come on. We all know Lion's a boy. Sure, he may look pink, but he ain't a girl. Tell you that much. I know animal expert, but I'm pretty sure male lions have, oh, I don't know, a mane? Pussy! Meh. Anyway. Oh, hold on a sec, guys. Oh, that felt good. Oh, oof, oofa. Anyway, leap across the beach and across some business in Beach City. Stephen begins laughing and cheering. Never before has he felt such a sensation like this in the rain with Lion. Woohoo! It's like going through a car wash at Dad's. How would he know how that feels? You know what? I'm not going to ask. I'm just not going to. I don't advise you get personally cleaned in one. It's scary. Mm, I say again, not even gonna. Mm-mm. The pink lion simply rolls its eyes at this, still leaping across the houses until Stephen gets sees the big donut store light. Uh, lights are on. Awesome! Lars and Sadie must be setting things up before it opens. Okay, Lion, let's go down there and see if they're open. Stephen and Lion went down to the entrance of the Big Donut. The boy quickly jumps off his ride and Stephen runs over and places his face firmly on the glass window, looking like a frog. Ribbit, ribbit. He sees Sadie behind the counter shouting out the freshly made donuts to be on sale. She is talking out loud, although Stephen couldn't hear due to the glass and rain. He noticed Lars mopping the floor, talking with Sadie, who says something that makes Lars look away for Stephen to see his expression, a very rare look of embarrassment on and a faint blush. Yes, and when Stephen could hear due to the glass and ran, he noticed Lars mopping the floor, talking blah, 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 blah. Lars, his expression, a very rare look of embarrassment and a faint blush. Warp. Stephen giggles, seeing him like this until seeing Lars turns his expression into horror and hugs himself, making a high-pitched scream. From Lars' point of view, seeing a white-faced expression against the glass window while the light shines in on it, back dark ground and heavy rain. Ah! Frog! He wants his revenge! Sadie runs over to make sure Lars is okay. But what are you talking about? They look at the window and see Stephen taking his face off the window and waves nervously. Lars looked confused. Stephen? What are you doing here so late? Wait, Stephen, you? What the heck, man? That's a little funny, not gonna lie. Stevens watches Lars rush over to the door and swings them open. Soon as they unlock, that's the big idea. What's the big idea? Jeez, Steven! Scare me half to death! Sorry, Lars. You got to admit, hearing you scream is like that was funny. Sadie walked next to Lars and laughed. Not every day you get to hear Lars scream like that. Come on in, Steven. Can't let you get a cold. Soon as Sadie says that, quick footsteps are audible from the side. Soft yet nimble Stephen beams happily, seeing a good friend. Connie! Connie logs over towards Stephen, holding an umbrella with a big smile. Stephen! Dad drove me here as soon as I got your message. Thanks, Connie. I'm sorry for doing this so suddenly. Mm-hmm. You're just happy to see her. Stephen the colony sitting in a tree. K-I-S-I-N-G. Too bad is younger than Stephen. Wait, you guys don't know? Stephen's 14. Connie's like 12, I think. 12 or 13. I don't remember. Anyway, Connie's like younger than him. No, wait. Is he 13 or 14? I forgot myself. Thanks, Flabbit. Anyway, he's older than Connie. Anyway. But come on, guys, you gotta admit. Stevani forever! Hashtag Stevani! No. Anyway, Steven takes off his wet coat. Oh, wait, 1, 2, skipped a few. Connie, wait, whoop, 1, 2, skipped a few. Whoopsies! Connie waves it off. No, we're going to hang out eventually today, right? Besides, I got my homework done. What school does she have that requires homework on a Saturday? Seriously! Okay, sorry, I had to check something real quick. Anyway, uh, ah! Hopefully you didn't hear that. I was watching a video, but then I wanted to do another read through. Anyway, Connie waved it off. No more homework done. Seriously, what kind of school gives you homework on a Saturday? I'm like confused. Anyway, Sadie smiles innocently at them, cut as if it is get inside you two. The last thing. Oh, Sadie smiles innocently at them, cute as if. Cute as a get inside you two. Last thing I want is for you to get a cold. The two kids accepted Sadie's request and steps inside onto the carpet. Lion follows them inside. Lars knows how wet Stephen was and sighs loudly. I want me to let your coats to dry. Connie wants to place your umbrella in the container. Don't want to ruin my floor. Steven takes off his wet coat and gives it to Lars while Connie puts her umbrella away. Lion is dripping wet, making Lars skip a beat. Lion, don't! Lion starts shaking his body, making the rainwater land onto the floor, especially Lars. Ah! Water! It burns! Lars is a baby. Yeah, he's a space pirate now for a weird reason. A pink one. Yeah, you're going to have to watch to understand what's going on. Connie, out of instinct, grabs her umbrella and opens it up, covering herself, Steve, and Sadie. The water bounces off the umbrella when feeling it all stop. Connie expertly closed it up and, in a swift motion, throws remaining water off. That was close. Sorry, screwed that though. Sadie looked astonished at this, looking at Steven, who has star in his eyes. Whoa, Connie! Still taking your training seriously? Wow, Connie, you're still awesome as ever. Oh, wait. Wow, Connie, you're still as awesome as ever. Sorry, I'm screwing up here. Steven cheers, hugging Connie. Connie blinks when being hugged, but realizes it's Steven. The blushes warp a little and giggles. Thank you, Steven. Sadie watches them hug and laughs together, smiling widely. They make a great couple if they talked about it. Seeing all the water on the floor and Lars spitting out some of with Lion's fur, Lars has a red face of anger and begins having a temper tantrum. Ah! I just cleaned this floor! Come on! That was a very good Lars. Steven and Connie tilts their head at Lars, looking at Sadie, who just winks. Come on, Lars. You know customers are going to come in and wet the floor anyway. Well, yeah, that's true, but Lion... Oh, not the Sadie look. Come on! Steven and Connie's expressions become very confused. Yeah, I'm confused. Having no idea what a Sadie look is like. Looking at Sadie, she is smiling sweetly at Lars, not blinking for some reason, sends shivers down their spines. Ugh, woo, shiver. Whoa, whoa. I wouldn't need lens in my glasses to feel that. The half-human can only nod in agreement, remembering Connie doesn't need her actual glasses, thanks to Steven accidentally healing Spiff from his juice healed her eyes. The only reason she wears the glasses without the lenses is to ensure her parents and never find out. Connie moves a hair away from her face and goes to sit down. Oh, excuse me. Down. So, what did you want to talk about, Steven? Steven, who was at the front counter, bought some donuts for himself, Connie, and some for Lion, who was facing the wrath of Lars glaring. But Lion licks his forehead. Ugh, don't lick my... Ugh, sorry, Sadie. Oh yeah, right. Well, Connie, it's a bit of a stupid reason, honestly. Connie watches Steven, kindly thanking him for the donut. You know you can talk to me, magic or non-magic, remember? So go ahead, all ears. Now, here's what gets my little goat here for a bit, guys. They keep saying it's magic. However, if you previously noticed the actual other gem like the Moon Temple, the spaceship of Peridot, and all them other gem ruins, technically it's not really magic. However, Steven sees it that way. However, it's more like technology. I mean, think about it. The kindergarten area, those giant drill things. And that's technically science. So I feel like Steven Universe is a science fiction sort of thing. However, it does confuse me, however, is about the fusion thing. I mean, sir, we all know the gems are like a projection. Their real bodies is the stone. However, the gem is just projecting of what it wants to look like or whatever. If I'm getting this right. The fusion thing is not really understandable. I mean, sure, it's light projections, but they're just combining two gems in one another. So that's still kind of a little iffy about me. I'm like stumped on all that, so I have no argument for the fusion thing. So I'll just go ahead and say it's magic. I mean, come on. We all like a good fiction show, right, guys? Magic stuff, you know what I'm talking about, guys, right? Anyway, um, so go ahead, all ears. Okay, Steven Universe takes a bite of his sugar-coated donut. The freshness and warmth is always a comfort feeling for him. Last night, I basically been stupid. I made Pearl and Amethyst argue against each other when I kinda refused to go to bed, which somehow brought my mom up. But Garnet arrives and broke everything up. Connie gives Steven a sympathetic look, urging him to continue. Go on. Don't do it. She said what she said everything would be fine and would just talk to the others about it. Then I went to bed. but I asked Garnet something that I always wanted to know to say, but was always afraid. Connie, I asked Garnet if they would, if all if they all sometimes wished Rose was here instead of me. Is that true? Yeah. Okay, guys, not to be a little peeved about this, but it sometimes gets my goat when people talk like this. I try very hard, try to make them smile and everything. Like, I really dislike people talking like that. I just really hate it when people talk like that, guys. Okay? I got a lot of friends who feel depressed sometimes, so I do my best try to make them laugh, smile even. Tell jokes with some new people that they can make their whole social life a little better. Sometimes people just act like stupid people, really. Causing fights, separating loved ones and everything. It's kind of like family relationships, really. Like, do you guys have like a weird family feud that's going on between father and daughter and stuff like that? That's kind of happened to me a bit. My feud with the family is like depressing, really, guys. It's really hard to try to understand sometimes. Like, my dad's side is on all feud, and then there's my grandparents' side, and my parents have their own feud. Then there's me and my dad, our feuds. Sometimes we don't really have that many, really, but there were so many that I could recall that I wish I could take it all back. Kind of depressing, so I try to hide that and try to make other people feel more happy, other than me getting my depression onto them. Some times I hear people saying they want to like end themselves and stuff, and I just don't like it like that. It's just I do that. I talk to them. I listen to them. I try to make them feel better about themselves, including other people's different opinions. I like to try to be the neutral one between them. Try to, at least. Every time, mm, every time I hear someone like that, I just don't want to hear it anymore. I feel like life is like a hurricane or a wild roller coaster going different directions. I mean, it's life is like based on all your choices of like what you want to be or something like that. But if someone ends it early, like say at like 17 or something, they ended like that, they wouldn't know what the future might have hold for them. They could have a family, or a successful business, kids, grandkids. But some people just want to throw it away like it doesn't mean anything. I just dislike hearing things like that, guys. So I want you to do a daily thing for me, guys. If you know someone who's depressed or anything like that, I want you guys to try to be a friend to them, stranger or not. Try to make them feel happy, make them feel better. I want you guys to try to make someone smile. Crazy, I know, right? Here I am trying to do the same thing in my side of the world. But for those who are in different parts of the world, I want you to try to make someone happy. Smile even. I have this one friend. She lives in my neighborhood. Once in a while, I try to go visit her. Make sure she's not forgotten. Feels depressed a lot. I try my best, try to help her, really. I talk to her, bring her cookies once in a while. I try to do that. I really try. So, I want you guys to try to make someone happier once in a while, alright? You do that, you'll be okay in my book for as long as I live. I mean, some depressions are actually caused by family issues. Do you guys ever like hear when your parents were younger, they would talk about your family's issues, like their problems with one family member once in a while? I do. Cause so much pain when I hear it. I put my headphones on every time I do dishes or something when they're talking about it. I put my headphones on and try to ignore it, but I can't. It's like it's stuck in my head and I can't get rid of it. It's really hard, guys, you know? It's really hard, you know? Try to comfort them once in a while. Anyway, let's get back to the read through. Gonna give the. After hearing those last words, few words, Connie's eyes got wide and covers her mouth. She knew Stephen on an odd occasion, though things like this, but never to the extent of wondering. Oh, excuse me, wondering a life without him in, is in it. Connie quickly crawled over and hugged Stephen. Stephen, that's not true. You can't think like that. Remember all the things you went through to overcome this. You even asked room to see your mom. Stephen holds back tears, not wanting to show weakness in front of his friend. But why did he want to meet Connie so early? For pity? Yes. Yeah. And how mom asked how much she wanted me and was so proud to have me. But is that what the others think? Connie hugs Stephen, resting her head on his shoulder. I wouldn't I wouldn't know how they personally feel, Stephen, but I do know this. They want you to have to live in that house they built for you, train you, played with you, looking after you, and cared for you. You know, no, you, you know better than I that what you told me and what I've seen since meeting you and them. The young boy looked at Connie, smiling softly, and touched her shoulder. Connie, you're always you've always been there for me, even if you don't understand the things we do. Eh, some things you know a lot more than I do. Just that's a lot. What have I done to deserve someone like you? Savor from a giant weird jam worm thing attracted to red. Yeah, that. Connie feels his hand on her shoulder, hugging each other close. Are you going to talk to them, Steven? Yeah, well, I was supposed to about now or something. I left a note telling them where I would be. The young girl slowly stands up, gently helping her best friend up as well. Come on, Steven. If you want, I'll be by your side as you all talk. Really? I don't want to bring you into the mess that I made. Connie quickly cuts him off. A look of determination fires in her eyes. We are partners. We are Stevani. Hashtag Stevani. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going to protect you, as Pearl said when training me. You'll do it for me. Hold on, guys. Okay. Um. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it, guys. The young girl slowly stands up, gently helping her best friend up as well. Uh, kind of quickly cuts him off. We are partners. We are Stevani. I'm going to protect you, as Pearl said when training me. You'll do it for him. Okay. Oh, Connie, thank you so much. You're a great friend. Steven and Connie hugged each other. Lars and Sadie, who had stopped working when hearing Steven being serious with emotional talk with Connie. It's rare that they ever see or hear him like this. Even Lars had to feel for Steven. As much as he put on a show, especially now, he never wanted to see Steven like this, so having thought of a brilliant idea that would change the mood. You know, Steven, Connie, me and Sadie are surprised you two aren't a couple. Connie chuckled, still hugging Steven. Me too. Steven sighed happily. Me three. Repeat what you just said now, you two. Suddenly, both of them pulled away from their hug, holding each other's arms with sweating bullets and eyes widened. Their mouths spoke before their heads processed what Lars had said, blushing dark red at each other, wondering how to come back from this. What did we say? They both shout. Lars and even Sadie couldn't resist the urge to laugh loudly. It really was funny, but so adorable how they are acting. If only Steven and Connie could share their sense of humor. But we're really good friends, Connie responds nervously. Steven shyly folds his arm, trying to not blush red. Whoop. Yeah, Connie's really nice and really pretty. She'd want to date someone like me? She wouldn't want to date someone like me. Connie's jaw dropped, looking so shy and blushed. So brightly that the lights in the store are almost overwhelmed by her blush. She didn't know how to respond, stuttering whatever. I was stuttering myself. Whatever came to mind. Steven, that doesn't help our cause. What do you mean? Oh, Lion, we must retreat. Steven nervously shouts, gently pulling Connie to Lion. Lion feels Connie and Steven jump onto its back, teleporting through the floor and closing the portal as soon as he goes through. Lars and Sadie look at each other, not knowing if they should say something or even do anything. Lars quickly walked over to Sadie, has his arms on her right shoulder, gently hugging her in. They forgot to get the umbrella and coat. Sadie coughs quietly, smiling awkwardly at this. Next time they come, we'll give it back to them. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Beachside Temple. I'm just going to go ahead and finish because this is the last bit. Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl walk out from the warp pad. Pearl overlooks them and pieces around the room. Garnet, I really am nervous about this all. I know we've been talking all night for hours while Steven slept, but But it really makes me think if everything that I have done made him think that we hate him. I should have just let him play the game with you, Amethyst. Amethyst sighs loudly, shaking her head slightly. Pearl, we talked about this. Garnet is right. We both were wanting the best for him. It's a stupid topic we need to get over. Garnet nods, adjusting her glasses. Correct. I'm almost certain things will go through if we all sit down with Stephen and talk like a family. Escucha-moi. Pearl and Amethyst feel Garnet touching their shoulders as she said, familiar. Family. The two gems stares at Garnet and then at each other, slowly nodding in agreement. You're right, Garnet. We'll go through what we discussed last night. I'll go to Stephen now. Amethyst and Garnet watched Pearl slowly walk up the steps to Stephen's room, expecting a gentle voice to call out for him. Instead, they see their companions turn around, screeching like a cat. Stephen isn't here! He ran away from us! What do we do? I don't know. How about you read the note that's on the counter? Garnet feels a tinge of worry. Slowly looking around, she spots a note on the kitchen table. Amethyst holds her hand up to try and calm her companion down. Pearl, come on, take it easy. Hey, don't hiss at me. Otherwise, you won't a pit to hiss in. Oh boy, he's got claws. It's all right, everyone. Garnet calmly speaks out. Pearl quickly calms down, who was in a pouncing position, facing Amethyst, holding a chair in front. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I should not jump by! That was funny shit right there! I thought I could hold it longer, but nope. My gut hurts. Oh, my glob. Oh, by the mother of all the gems. By the creator of the diamonds. Oh my god, that was funny! That was so funny! Man. I haven't laughed like that for a while now. I gotta get some air back in. Give me a sec, guys. Pearl quickly calmed down, who was in a pounce position, facing Amethyst, holding a chair in front and using her weapon. What's Amethyst now? A lion tamer? No, wait, a pearl tamer. I thought I could handle that line and read it again, but nope. Oh my god. Sorry if you hear muffling. My face is like in my arm. Anyway. Okay. What do you mean, Garnet? Garnet holds out the piece of paper, speaking softly. Dear Garnet, Pearl, and Amethyst, sorry if I'm not in. I wanted to visit the Big Donut and meet up with Connie. I promise I won't be long. Love, Stephen. Pearl slowly stands up, normally brushing herself off. Of course. We can't wait patiently. Amethyst grins widely. Can't can't wait to tell Steven you acted like a cat. Oh no! Oh no! You won't, Amethyst! The two of them started running around the house. Garnet smiles softly at this. It's their way of having fun and doing and bonding together. Even we still have a lot to learn about each other. See you soon, Steven. To be continued. Well, guys, that was a funny ass part. A Pearl acting like a cat. Wow! Woo! Talk about a hissy fit. That was perfect. That jokes. That was perfect, Sonoid Jump Boy. Outstanding work at the ending of that chapter. Oh man, I'm gonna die of laughter on that part now. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for listening. Not just one fic, but two now. I did this video in like 2 days, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope you will stick around to hear some more. If you will, then you gotta click that subscribe and the notification bell. Also, that big thumbs up like button to let you know what else I'll be doing. And also, you can check out my YouTube channel as well. Just look up Funky Luffy, and it will be literally Luffy. Also, if you want, you can check me up on Twitter as Funky Luffy 441. Thank you so much for listening, guys. And if you got any comments, check out my Twitter channel. I'll be looking at that today. Thank you so much. And this is your homeboy, Funky Luffy, the commentator, signing out. Bye-bye.